Hey everyone, Ken Raju here. We're going to be talking about the Envoy's Horn set, the most OP weapon in Elden Ring. I know you probably don't believe it, but basically what you're going to want to do is get 23 Strength, 70 Faith, and then we're going to head on over to the East Capital Rampart to try to farm this Envoy's Longhorn. The standard horn, you probably already have in your inventory if you've already cleared out Landell, but it's possible you don't have the Longhorn. It can take a little bit longer to get that. So basically, I farmed there for a while and it just didn't work out, so I decided I'm just going to make my way over to the Halig tree. Right now I'm using the regular horn, which is not nearly as good as either the Longhorn or the Great Horn, but I figured I might as well use it on my way to get the other two horns. Basically, what you want to do with this weapon is keep a constant stream of bubbles heading towards the enemy. Sometimes it's even best to keep a stream of bubbles coming, knowing you're going to take some damage as long as you can heal up. This guy was extremely difficult. It took me a couple tries, but it did end up working out. Commander Niall, I ended up killing him first try. This weapon is very, very powerful. It does a lot of damage per hit. My build is not even currently optimized for it, but I just wanted to show that you can pretty much clear through any content with it. And on your way to getting the Longhorn, you can use it just to kind of practice. So as you can see here, the regular horn even kills Astel. The fight took quite a long time, but that fight takes a long time anyways. The main purpose was just showcasing how strong this weapon really is, knowing that it's actually the worst out of the three that we're going to be showcasing here. We're on our journey right now to go get the Envoy's Longhorn. That's really going to be our workhorse, and we get it right here. So let's see if it's really all worth it. I think you're going to think it is. So the Envoy's Longhorn is really, really good at fighting large enemies, and it can fight an endless amount of those large enemies. It really doesn't even matter how many are there because the bubbles are just going to encase the entire area, and it pretty much just annihilates everything. As you can see here, it is very, very good at fighting bosses, especially big bosses, because almost all the bubbles hit. This is just an incredibly powerful weapon. The only enemies like this one, the Blackblade Kindred, is immune to holy damage, so it doesn't do as much damage, but as you can see, we still killed him easily. So I don't think there's any bosses in the game that this weapon can't kill. So just really cool showcase of this weapon's ability. So now what we're going to do is we're going to head over to the Halig Tree Town. This is an absolutely brutal grind. It took me about 40 tries before the Great Horn dropped. So you're going to have to run by all these plants right here. You do have to turn around and dodge those or they'll kill you. Jump right off at that exact spot and then run around to kill both of these guys over and over and over again until they drop the Great Horn. Just celebrate if they do, because it's a rare drop. So now that we're talking about the Great Horn, this is definitely the hardest one to get. It's good at melee, it knocks enemies down with its bubble attack and with its melee attack. That's really its main focus. It can do big burst damage if an enemy is dangerous to get too close to and you don't want to use the bubble shower from the Longhorn. This weapon's perfect. So it really just makes the whole set able to do anything in the game.